Hello my gorgeous people and welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Will and a few days ago, around on Saturday, I have put out a poll and a few days later also a short saying that I've gotten Chasca on my account. I decided to get her. She actually looks really cool. I really like her design even though a lot of people trash on it. And I asked you guys whether you would be more interested in me trying out a pure Anemo Chasca or a full EM mixed reaction Chasca, since my channel really revolves around trying out very weird builds. But it was very undecided. Most of the people who voted on the poll wanted to see a full EM mixed reaction Chasca, but the people who commented on the short, literally all of them were pure Anemo. So I am really undecided now and I do not want to disappoint anyone, so I'm gonna be trying out both in this video. Plus, just to fill it in, I'm gonna be seeing, I haven't tried her out yet fully, I just ascended her. I want to see how much pure damage a real Chasca can do, like how you would normally play Chasca. So I will have three builds: the normal Chasca build, the pure Anemo build, and a mixed reaction team build. And I will actually be trying to do Abyss with the pure Anemo Chasca in the Abyss. Let's get right into it. So, my Chasca, I just gotten her, as I said, I've just ascended her. She's 81 out of 90. She usually will run the Chainbreaker, the craftable, but since I haven't gotten around to ascending it yet, I will steal my Tighnari's Aqua Simulacra for the video, but I really like Tighnari and I don't like switching up weapons all over the place. So she will be on the Chainbreaker later on once it's ascended, but for now, for this video, she's gonna be on the Aqua Simulacra. She is in a 4-piece Merchant Hunter, since I'm gonna be running her in literally all of the teams with Furina, but for the EM one it's gonna be a different set. She is C0 and she is 1, 8 and 8. And just at the start I am gonna be trying out her the normal way, the rainbow team way, the way that she infuses her own bullets. And just a quick rundown on how she works for those who don't know: she is a non-Anemo charged attack DPS, meaning after she goes into her E skill, she's gonna fly on her gun. And if you're charge attacking with the gun, the little bullets will appear on the screen, which will be getting infused by different elements of the elemental types of the team members, other than Chasca, even though they are also getting some of them infused with Anemo. Now I have Furina Beneficial, which means they're gonna be getting infused with Hydro, Pyro and Electro, and they can only get infused with Patch elements. And the infused bullets do have a lot higher multiplier than the pure Anemo bullets, but with a certain team later on I will be showing you guys that it doesn't really matter if they're pure, if they have a higher scaling. Even though there's some really good buffers even in this team like Bennett or Furina, those are still gonna be doing pretty damn good, but not as good as these. But since she's doing different elemental types, you don't actually want to run a elemental goblet on her. An attack goblet is always going to be better than any elemental goblet, like a cryo, like an Anemo, like a pyro, whatever else. And also I do not have a full set of Obsidian Codex, so she's gonna be running the Merchant Hunters. And since I forgot, here are her artifacts: her flower, her feather, her sands, her goblet, and an offset circlet. And as I said, she's running the Aqua Simulacra, and her general stats are 63.9 over 274, and she has 120 EM and 2.1k attack. Now the normal way you're just gonna go and use her is that you're just gonna set up with your other characters like Furina, Beneficial, and then you start charge attacking. You can see the bullets getting infused, and you can see she does a lot of different elemental damage, but she only does damage through her bullets in an order of the first one in, the last one in, first one out, meaning it's gonna be the third and the sixth one, applying the element, meaning even though she can trigger some elemental reactions, it's not gonna be that often. Like, she's not gonna be triggering a lot of reaction, like every bullet triggering vaporize and swirl. No, and she does have some like randomness in her kit with like what elemental reactions she's gonna be triggering. Like right here it was overloaded because it's Pyro and Electro, here it was vaporize, here it was again overloaded, and that's it. Like with her third and her sixth bullet, she's gonna be applying the elemental type and triggering the reactions with those. Now from that showcase alone, you could see that she was doing a lot of damage, but I wanna try out how fast can I clear Abyss Chamber 1 with this team, with that very annoying crocodile. There was 131k physical damage from something. I have no idea what that was. But now I think it is time to move on to the very mixed elemental reaction Chasca. Now I loaded her up with the 4-piece Gilded Dreams, pun intended, and I switched out Benny for Layla, and it's gonna be a mix, not beneficial for Layla, and it's gonna be a mix of basically her triggering vaporizes, melts, and frozen. But I'm thinking maybe switching out Furina for official to see also some superconducts, since it was just buffed. Might try that out also. Oh, and I forgot, she has 814 EM. And another thing you could do, if you have a EM goblet on set, you could try running like a crit damage or a crit rate circlet, or even do like a 4-piece Mauritius Hunters with true like double EM, and then running a crit damage circlet for a bit more damage, personal damage, basically crit damage. But like, I don't have an onset Gilded Dreams EM goblet, neither do I have a 4-piece Mauritius Hunters like with any EM main stats. I have pretty damn bad Mauritius Hunters pieces. I'm in desperate need for farming it more. So for now it's gonna be triple EM, and she is also running the stringless. But as always, I will just start the setup. Now, yes, she is EM, so it's mostly gonna be reaction damage. So attack and the elemental damage bonus from Furina doesn't really affect her. But other than 20k vaporize, it's gonna be a random mix of everything. It's mainly, there's not gonna be very many crits since she doesn't have that much crit rate. But it is gonna be some amounts of damage. It's mainly gonna be like elemental reaction damage, as I said. There, if I see that's 40k, no, 4k. Those numbers are so small, I can't really tell. Maybe I will have to go and check them out in like a different enemy, or just check them out without the other setups. And he's dead. Let me go find some normal enemies with solo Chasca to try this out. Oh god, I will have to go into post. Now, I'm back to Presentville here, and I actually decided to go and try and do like a mixed double EM with Wanderers and Paradise, and she's now on an EM attack crit. I want to see what I don't think it's gonna be very different from a normal build. Maybe it's just gonna be higher reaction damage. Now she still has almost 600 EM. She has 1500 attack and 64 over 195. And this isn't boosted by any artifact set like the Merchase was, so it isn't 100, it's literally just 64. But I wanna see what this is gonna be hitting around like. Let's see. Now I still don't know what the first ones are gonna be like. So there was, I still can't, that's a 23k melt maybe. There's, I can see the swirls. I still can't tell what they're hitting for. God, it's gonna be even a bigger miss. 16k something. I don't think that was from Layla. It was a cryo damage. I cannot tell what is happening. There's so much on the screen. The 42k was that? God, 22k something. Oh god. And she's dead. Lovely. But for one more round I put her back on the full EM build, and I wanna see how much damage she's gonna be doing in a team like this, because besides Frozen, the Superconduct and the Electrocharged are all fully scaling off of EM. So I wanna see if those have any higher numbers. I mean, I'm sure they will have, because Melt, Vaporize, and well, Frozen still. But Melt and Vaporize are transformative reactions. These Electrocharge and Superconduct are transformative reactions, so they should theoretically have higher damage from Chasca on a full EM build. Now, once again, I don't think I will be seeing much, since there's always so much on the screen, but I think I will have to still go into post. Yep. But I locked and loaded her back into the Merchase Hunter, since I'm still using Farina, but now she has a Anemo Goblet. She's still running the Aqua Simulacra, and her stats now are 57 over 278. And the other teammates are of course gonna be Farina running the Favonius Sword, Jean on the Favonius, and what's her name? Faruzan on an emblemed kind of DPS build. Now, before I actually go into the Abyss with this team, I just want to quickly check out what damage numbers are gonna be coming from her. Well, I have tried this out, but she was only at level 70, and she was still pretty impressive with that, for how basically your kid doesn't want you to run pure Anemo at all. And I may have been lying just a tiny bit, because there's gonna be some Hydro damage coming from her, some Hydro infused bullets, because Furina is still on the team. But there's really no pure Anemo character support other than these already, which would work in this. Oh, and another thing, Jean is C4, my Jean is C4, meaning she will decrease the Anemo resistance of the enemies a bit more. And also Faruzan has a Crown Burst. So I'm just gonna start off with Furina, going into Jean, into Faruzan, and let's see. There's 20Ks, 10, 20Ks, so many of them also. And now let's see her burst. Oh. She's dead. I'm back here again. I'm not going to the Abyss just yet, because I want to see how much damage she's actually doing, and I want to quickly calculate how much that is in a pure Anemo. So she's doing about 17,500. 17,500 about each shot. Let's see, so let's round it out to 17,000, because some were not critting. So let's say 17,000 times 6, and after the first E it went down to 11,000. So that's 100k already just from first rotation, and upon that I'm gonna be adding, that's about the 230k to 250k just from pure Anemo Chasca. 3 e-shots is when usually you can get up to 4 to 5 e-shots, meaning that if you get up 4 e-shots, the first one is gonna do about that 17k, the other one's 11k, meaning you can get out around 300k just with 3 e-shots. But if you can get up the 5 e-shots, that's gonna be around 350 to 400k, because these are rounded up numbers, these aren't the full numbers. If you get crit all the time, which you should with the Mirror Chassis or the Obsidian Codex, plus the smaller numbers in between, rounding it out is about 366k, but that can vary from 350 to 400k. That's pretty good, I would say, for her not being not intentionally being played as an Anemo DPS, because her kit really revolves around those Shadow Hunt shells. That's pretty decent, I would say, honestly. So now I'm going into Abyss, and I will try her out in the second half, since that is a lot more single target focused with the Experimental Fear Generator, Eon Dried Blade, and the Hydro Tulpa. And the first half I'm just gonna be running the Cloran team, and I will just insert the montage of how that went.
Time to testify. Stop right there. Time to testify. Shower me with praise. Let the world come on. Barbados, guide us. We'll see about that.
So, as for some final thoughts, oh my god, Anemo Chasca is so much better than I thought it would be. I was going in with expectations of hitting maybe like 10k at max, and now she's over here hitting for 22k per bullet. Oh my god. To be fair, as I said, this has a C6 4-star, a C4 5-star, and the best 5-star support in the game. But still, oh my god. Now, would I recommend this? Absolutely. It was so much fun. It was so much better than I thought it would be. Like, damn, if you have a C4 Gene, a Furina, and a C6 Faruzan, try this out. Is it better than normal Chasca? No, it is not. But like, damn. Damn. And as for the EM Chasca, I'm still recording this on the same day as the actual showcase, so I cannot tell whether it was any good. I haven't gotten to editing yet. I will put on screen something right now. And also I will put on the screen what the themes I feel like are gonna be, since, as I said, I haven't tried out the the EM Chasca, but the Anemo Chasca surprised me very pleasantly. I enjoyed it quite thoroughly. I would very much recommend Anemo Chasca. And that's gonna be it for today. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like before you go. And if you're already down there, make sure to press the sub button and the little bell icon next to it so you never miss a video from me. This was Will speaking. Goodbye, my gorgeous people. See you in the next one.